So this is our landing gear. We've had to fabricate a landing gear so that we can support our dropper underneath. We're going to demonstrate attaching the landing gear to the drone. Now, this is how we install the landing gear, and we are recording.
Okay, we are recording. Okay, well, there's our landing gear here, made out of wire designed to make rabbit warrens with, and to protect your hands from touching it, we've got some paper towel covered with duct tape for the sharp parts. This is secured to the drone using these lovely red tie-ties. So the way you do that is simply center the drone on the landing skid here. And once that's centered, take a tie-tie, go as far outboard as possible. As far outboard as possible. This is good right here. Okay, and I like to be tidy, so I trim the tie-ties off a little bit. Yep. Okay, and now for the next part, we have slightly off center, but that's okay.
It'll be fine.
Here we have the actual leaflet dropper. Now, as you'll find out in the full video, we did experiments and discovered that a leaflet dropper for the size indicated for the DJ4 did not appear to be feasible due to the actual air blowing downward to provide the lift was hitting the leaflet container, forcing the drone back to Earth, and even in different arrangements we had a Bernoulli effect sucking the drone back down and really reducing its stability where it was unflyable. Okay, let's get it attached. Now, sparing no expense, I've got paper clips and rubber bands on my balsa wood container. And this is fairly, yeah, you can hold it up. That would be helpful. A two-person job would be good. Just slide this up through the rabbit wire here. It's not chicken wire; it's rabbit wire. There's plenty of places to attach the hooks. And again, you're not lifting a lot of weight. You're lifting maybe a quarter pound, maybe 6 ounces, so you're not going to have too much difficulty with that. Great thing about these is they're flexible, and there we go. It is now secured.
Okay, so we have here what we are calling our component box. It contains our Arduino, which is basically the logic board for controlling the 3 functions for this project, which are the leaflet dropper, the audio, and the radio. We have switches mounted on the front that enable us to turn it on and off, switch between the 3 different modes that it's going to use, which is the audio, the radio, and the dropper. And then this third switch, which routes the audio from the player that's inside the MP3 player to either the radio or to the speaker. The speaker is mounted separately, as we will be demonstrating.
Well, I think it's important to explain about that if you change modes, you have to power cycle the Arduino.
Yes, right. So when you do change modes, you can flip the switch between the dropper, the radio, and the audio, turn it off, turn it back on, and then it'll be in the mode that you selected. So we're going to work on mounting this now to the drone. We've already mounted the landing gear, we've already mounted the box, and in a similar fashion, we're going to use ties to mount the component box to the drone. So here, I'm going to make sure the wires go behind the leg here so that we can connect the leaflet dropper. All right, the component box clears the camera, and it clears pretty much everything so the camera can continue to function.
Yeah. Perhaps you should discuss the construction of the actual component box.
The component box is made out of some plastic, Rubbermaid plastic actually. All right, so there's the mounting of the component box. Now I'm going to connect the dropper to the we connect the dropper to the component box so that it will function properly and be able to initiate.
Okay, you see that's a 3-pin.
Yeah.
Blue wire coming into the blue connector is the ground wire. The black wire.
Is the black wire. Okay,
right.
That's why I say that. Yeah.
Yes. So
the blue wire is the ground wire, which is the black wire.
Yeah, the other 2 wires are both yellow, so that's signal and power.
And I'm going to attach the LED sensor now.
So what sophisticated method are you going to use to attach the LED?
Oh, we're going to use duct tape, black duct tape.
But that's opaque, most opaque.
The most opaque duct tape that we can find. We're going to use this to attach the LED or the photoresistor to our LEDs. Like so. Like so. Try to seal off any outside light. And from the LEDs, I'm turning off the LED now.
Okay, now don't turn it back over. We're going to load it with some leaflets here. So,
okay.
Can you angle it back?
Yeah.
Angle it back. We're going to load it with some leaflets. We're going to use a rubber band to hold the leaflets together because we don't want to drop index cards all over my neighborhood when we test this later.
So our LEDs are on. The drone is now set up for the leaflet dropper. We have the LEDs in the on state. We have the photoresistor connected. And I'm now going to put the props on. We're going to take it outside and we're going to drop some leaflets over the United States of America.
Go, let's do it. Oh, it's airborne. It is airborne. Let's drop some leaflets. And look at that, it dropped leaflets. Oh yeah, baby. Propaganda. We got evidence. We got evidence. Propaganda. Okay. So for the audio mission, ideally we would be able to snap an audio component on this, but this is a budget thing. This is a $30 waterproof Altec Lansing speaker. You want to make sure that's fully charged before you start, and you want to turn it on before you attach it. And you simply hold it down until you hear the words.
Powering on. Welcome to Altec Lansing.
And then you just want to jack up the volume as much as you can by hitting the plus button. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to lay it down about dead center and use a pair of tie-ties.
So we are demonstrating being able to turn the loudspeaker on and off while in flight. I'm going to turn it on right now while it's not flying.
I guess that. Okay, I hear it.
Hear it?
Okay, I do.
Okay. Now I'm going to take off with it.
Okay. Well, it was hard to hear on the ground because it was, like pointed at the pavement rather than our ears.
Right.
Here goes.
It'll be louder once we.
And we have takeoff. Leave it on, yeah, land it. Okay, so here's what you're going to get in the box. We're going to get the portable speaker with the power cable. This is the leaflet dropper. Down in there, there's some tie ties for you. I've got your black duct tape that you're going to need, and this is the component with the Arduino and sound card shield and the FM radio transmitter and connectors. So that's all you need. Oh, and the this will not go in the box, and the actual landing gear that you'll need to configure. And that's a wrap.
All right.